Hi everyone, my name is Aurora McDonald, and I did my project on solar energy and solar technologies. I'm going to touch on just a couple of things in my presentation. What is solar energy, the different forms of technologies, modern day uses, advantages and disadvantages of solar energy. In chapter 3, we learned a little bit about solar energy, not too much. But solar energy is also known as solar power. It's just radiant energy that is emitted from the sun and harnessed by use of several different technologies. Solar energy accounts for just 2% of the United States' energy usage, and this was actually a new record set forth in 2017. It's up from the previous record of about 1%. Solar energy is converted most commonly through the use of photovoltaic, excuse my pronunciation there, panels, and these panels collect and convert the rays emitted from the sun, causing an excitement in the silicon cells of the panels by using the photons from the sun's light. Also in chapter 3, we did learn a little bit about solar technologies that generate the energy that we obtain from the sun. We learned about solar panels, power towers, passive and active applications, and so on. I went a little bit further into detail into looking up the different types, and the two that I found most interesting were the indirect and direct ways that we actually turn the energy into electricity. An indirect example would be the power tower, which is computer-controlled mirrors, also called heliostats, that collect the solar energy at a collection tower. The energy that is collected can be stored for later usage or used to make steam that drives a generator. A direct example would be the photovoltaic system, which is the solar panels that you normally see outside of houses or businesses. These turn energy that is absorbed into an electrical process that travels to a circuit. The process can be anything from a small device to a large business. Solar energy in today's society I actually found really interesting. In 2009 was the first flight of the Solar Impulse 2, which was a solar-powered aircraft that was built in Switzerland. It had solar panels put all over the top of the wings, and it made its first tour around the world and included a trip across the Pacific. China has mass populations, and they've been making really big strides as far as reducing their carbon footprint and reliance on fossil fuels by using solar-powered buses. Down in Australia, they've actually built a car that has successfully competed in the Bridgestone World Solar Challenge events in 2011, 13, 15, and 17. As for everyday use, they've actually developed a transportable solar panel that you can plug in any device that you have, your cell phone, your tablet, your e-reader, whatever, and it will charge it from the sun's rays. I found that kind of interesting. Like everything else in the world, everything has its advantages and disadvantages, and solar energy is no exception. Advantages of solar power are it reduces your carbon footprint, there's no greenhouse gases, it causes no pollution. It also decreases your dependence on fossil fuels and non-renewable resources. The panels collect every day of the year, including cloudy days, which I didn't know. I thought that was pretty cool. They're low maintenance. The panels last for 30 years with proper care. It can be used as a heat source for water, heating your home. The power can be used to generate many things, from cars to buildings, even planes now. Disadvantages are the initial cost to install, and the materials are actually really costly. There's no production at night, so you need a large storage unit needed for the nighttime usage of the power. Devices that run on DC power directly are more expensive. Although production of energy is made on the cloudy days, it's not a whole lot, so you do need that backup battery again. And there's a very low production of energy during the winter months. And that is my sources page, and thank you so much for watching.